Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here are the top 15 smartphones you can buy right now. S21 Ultra is a fantastic choice for you with one of the best camera suites, phenomenal power, great battery life, a solid design, and a whole host of other great features. The Galaxy S21 Ultra isn't a cheap handset with a price that, despite being cheaper than its predecessor, is still costlier than any competing flagship, but if you're looking for the ultimate smartphone experience, you will be hard-pressed to do better than this latest from Samsung. The iPhone 13 Pro and iPhone 13 Pro Max are the best iPhones available at the time of this video, offering more power than ever before. Improved cameras, 120Hz refresh rates and surprisingly good battery life. While the iPhone 13 Pro and Pro Max are the best iPhones, they're slightly topped by the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, which has a better design and a more versatile camera, but these phones come very close and are the obvious choice for iPhone fans. With a higher refresh rate than the iPhone 12 range, a new macro mode and a smaller notch, they aren't the biggest upgrades, but they're undeniably great. The Samsung Galaxy S21 and Galaxy S21 Plus aren't the height of spec and prowess as their predecessors used to be. The Samsung Galaxy S20 used to sit at the top of this list, and instead Samsung's Ultra handsets are now taking the limelight. But its strength is in its value. That S21 is a powerful phone that's more affordable than some of its competitors. The Samsung Galaxy S21 will be the perfect smartphone for many, with its great mix of solid spec, a great design and the fact it's cheaper than the Galaxy S21 Ultra as well as its predecessors. If you own the Samsung Galaxy S20, we wouldn't recommend buying this, but for others this will be the perfect smartphone. If you're looking for a larger screen and a better battery, opt for the very similar but slightly more expensive Plus model. The iPhone 13 isn't as big an upgrade as the iPhone 13 Pro, as it lacks a 120Hz refresh rate, but with oodles of power and good battery life, it's a strong choice if you don't have a fortune to spend. The iPhone 13 Pro/Pro Max and the Samsung Galaxy S21 range have the edge over the iPhone 13 when it comes to specs and features, but this standard iPhone model comes close to matching them, especially when it comes to battery life. And actually it probably has slightly more power than its Android rivals. The Google Pixel 6 and Google Pixel 6 Pro came out in October 2021 to much fanfare over its new Google-designed Tensor chipset, which the company alleged would enable incredible AI software performance. While we were too quick to expect Apple A-series bionic levels of performance from Tensor, both Pixel 6 and 6 Pro benchmarks are well below iPhone 13 and Samsung S21 levels. The cameras take the most color and light-balanced photos we've ever seen from a smartphone. The Pixel 6 phones are a real step up from the Pixel 5, but there are still some things that keep it from the top, like middling battery life and a divisive physical redesign. Both phones have their audience, though. The Pixel 6 at its lowest price, which varies between carriers, is cheaper than the iPhone 13 mini and Samsung S21, while the Pixel 6 Pro has premium perks like a periscope telephoto lens, a QHD screen, and an ultra-wide selfie camera, all cheaper than the iPhone 13 Pro and Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus. But both phones' 50MP main camera and Google's photo software, with even more neat tricks, can't be beat. The OnePlus 9 Pro is a top-tier flagship and one that improves on the main weakness of previous OnePlus phones, their cameras. This is a phone that can compete with the other top handsets, and some may even prefer its camera to the other phones on this list. OnePlus may have focused its attention on the cameras for the OnePlus 9 Pro, but this is an overall incredible smartphone offering top-end power, a great display, and most features you'd expect from any other phone you find on this list. Battery life isn't the absolute best, and it's remarkably expensive considering OnePlus's history in the smartphone market, but it has earned its place this high on our best smartphone list because it's the overall package. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is Samsung's most expensive non-foldable phone, and generation's big perk of the Note is that it comes with an amazing camera. Get ready for extreme close-ups with the 5x optical zoom and 50x digital zoom. The S Pen returns with new tricks like recording voice notes and syncing them with handwritten notes. This is one of Samsung's most powerful phones, but it's more expensive than most of the S21 series. You get it all with the Note 20 Ultra. A stylus, a camera with a 5x optical zoom and 50x digital zoom, a faster chipset, at least in the US version, and a 6.9-inch 120Hz screen. Not everyone needs an everything phone like this, but if you want it all and don't want to wait for the Galaxy Z Fold 2, this is one of Samsung's best. The iPhone SE 2020 is the sequel to the one-hand-friendly iPhone from 2016, and it takes the power and specs we loved from the iPhone 11 series and crams them into the design of the iPhone 7 and iPhone 8. This isn't Apple's most powerful iPhone, but it's the best value for people who want to stick with the iOS 15 without paying through the nose. Its screen technology won't wow you like an iPhone 13 Pro, and there's just one camera on the back, but the relatively low price means this is hard to beat if you're on a budget and don't want to switch to Android. The Samsung Galaxy S20 Fan Edition is 2020's version of the Samsung S10 Lite and the S10e before it, the best of the flagship specs, with a few trimmed features to save costs. The S20 Fan Edition is a good combination of specs and cameras, making it a good value for an Android phone, with a signature Samsung polish that puts it ahead of most phones at the same price tier. The OnePlus 9 is a lesser phone than the OnePlus 9 Pro in a number of ways, but it's also quite a bit cheaper and arguably keeps the soul of its pricier sibling intact. For one thing, it retains the Hasselblad branding and the camera expertise that goes with that, as well as having the same camera hardware as the OnePlus 9 Pro minus that phone's telephoto, snapper.the OnePlus 9 is a phone that almost has it all. From its great screen to its high-end chipset, capable cameras, long-lasting battery, and good software. Much like the phones before it, this isn't the absolute best choice, but it's very good for the price. The iPhone 12 Pro takes everything great about the iPhone 12 and elevates it. Then there's the iPhone 12 Pro Max that offers better battery life and a slightly more powerful camera as well as a huge screen. The extra for the iPhone 12 Pro may not be worth the notable price hike, but this phone pairing was undeniably the best Apple had released until the iPhone 13 range arrived. The iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max are very powerful, and they're also very pricey. While the same amount of money could buy you a Samsung phone with a bigger screen and more storage at the base level, most iOS users don't want to deal with Android. Instead, they can look forward to a few key upgrades over the iPhone 11 Pro, like 5G and MagSafe for clipping on accessories, as well as wireless chargers, easily and securely. The Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus was previously the best phone you can buy today, while the smaller, and slightly less capable, Galaxy S20 is so similar that we've lumped the two together. Previously the best smartphones money can buy, the Samsung Galaxy S21 series, has knocked the Galaxy S20 range from its top spot, but these are still fantastic choices for your next handset. Plus, if you're looking to buy one soon, you may find it's cheaper than it was before the Galaxy S21 appeared. The Asus ROG Phone 5 is one of the very best gaming phones, but as an all-round handset it doesn't rank quite as high. Still, with its impressive 144Hz refresh rate and 6000 mAh battery, it could appeal to plenty of non-gamers too. The Asus ROG Phone 5 is laser-focused on being a gaming device, which means it's a little lacking in some other areas, including the camera. However, that focus also means it's got a great screen, brilliant battery life and plenty of power. The iPhone 12 or iPhone 12 mini aren't technically superior to the iPhone 12 Pro series, but both are priced so well for iPhones, and each has most of the key features you want from an Apple device, and since the iPhone 13 didn't upgrade much, you can save some money opting for the 2020 iPhone flagship. The iPhone 12 takes the place of the iPhone 11 with the same 6.1-inch screen, but a few new features like MagSafe. Then there's the new iPhone 12 mini, which is similar but comes in a smaller package. It's not as good of a value as Samsung's top-ranked handset, but the iPhone 12 is a great iPhone for some people, simply because it costs significantly less than much of the competition. And, unlike the iPhone SE 2020, which we also praise for being good value, you're getting most of the features found on the Pro-level handsets like the camera's stunning night mode. The iPhone 11 is getting on a bit now, but thanks to Apple's fantastic software support and speedy hardware, it's still a great buy. The specs here aren't as impressive as they are on the iPhone 11 Pro or iPhone 11 Pro Max, let alone the iPhone 13 range, but the trade-off in the lower price for this device still makes it a top buy for many Apple fans. You'll miss out on a faster processor and features like MagSafe by not going with the iPhone 13 or iPhone 13 mini, but that's about it. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe button, and if you have something to say, leave a comment in the comment section. Catch you in the next one.